Hello and welcome to the State of Footy, the semi-regular football show where the jokes are funny on occasion. As per usual, it's been an entire fortnight since we last seen each other, so let's get cracking on. Arsenal have defeated Man City 1-0 at home in a pivotal event for the Premier League title race. This means that City have dropped down to third place on the table, but lucky for them, they're still a whole 7 places above their cross-city rivals, Man United. Chelsea have picked up their second consecutive win in the league, and the third win of the season following their 4-1 away win over Burnley. I mean, a 3-0 win is always going to be massive, but especially when it's against two very tightly contested relegation favourite teams like Chelsea and Burnley. Apologies to Longside Designs for that Burnley joke. It did pay me to make it. That makes you feel any better. RB Leipzig falling out of 6th position in the Bundesliga following a 0-0 draw against VfL Bochum. A goalless draw against a relegation-threatened team really isn't the greatest look for the Redbubble advertising team. I mean, they're not really showing many wings right now. Actually, they're showing why they're called Sports rather than Red Bull. Leverkusen sit a point clear at the top of the Bundesliga table, following convincing 3-0 home win over FC Köln. Victor Boniface has got himself on the score sheet for the 7th time in 7 league appearances this season. The Rookie of the Month is really taking that 74 from EAFC personally. Biggest shambles from EA, in my opinion, ever since they lost the right to call FIFA. Welsh League 2 side Wrexham AFC had defeated Salford City 3-2 in what went down as the EFL Celebrity Owner Derby. Wrexham left it late, scoring just 2 goals past the 87th minute. Personally, I think they probably could have saw the game off a little earlier on, and even maybe in a more traditional manner, dare I say, but they just had to keep it dramatic for the documentary cameras. Good on you. Spain have defeated Norway 1-0 in Euro qualifying, which means Scotland will be headed to their second consecutive Euros and the first automatic qualification for any major tournament since the 1998 World Cup. I mean, there's a lot of talking points about Norway not qualifying, and a lot of people talking about 2 of the best attacking players in the Premier League and in the world really being snubbed of playing in a major tournament. But those people have clearly never heard of John McGinn or Lyndon Dykes. Wales defeated World Cup bronze medalist Croatia 2-1 in Euro qualifying. Harry Wilson scored a brace for himself in a game which showcased some of the best midfielders in the world, and this random bloke called Luka and a few of his mates. Man City sit clear at the top of the Women's Super League table on goal difference after they defeated Bristol City 5-0. Interestingly, all goals came in the first half as they hosted the Robins in the newly named Manchester City Joy Stadium. Quite a joyful start to life for that city. Wolfsburg have gone 2 points clear at the top of the Frauen Bundesliga table following a 2-0 win over Leipzig. They've won all their first 4 opening fixtures and seem to be taking the massive green W in their badge, quite literally. Welcome to everyone's favorite segment. Welcome back, dare I say, because this is not the first installment. This is not the first rodeo. I know what you're talking about, because it'd be kind of weird if I didn't. Probably don't know what I'm talking about. It's keeping up with Heidenheim. My boys have suffered 2 losses since we've last seen each other, to the hands of Frankfurt in the league and then Greuther Fürth in a club friendly. My German pronunciation isn't correct, by the way. I should probably stop hamming it up every single time. Come back next week to see if Heidenheim beat the kelusport curse. Maybe I put too much of a spotlight on them. My 8 subscribers really putting the pressure on. Subscribe, by the way. We hit 150 views last video, and only 1 person subscribed, which I don't want to sound ungrateful, but just subscribe. It's not that hard. Antoine Griezmann has made his 81st consecutive appearance for France in what is a record for the most consecutive international appearances by any player ever. I mean, first he has all his kids born on the same day, and now this talk about consistency. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the people's champ, has given his thoughts on Lionel Messi arriving Major League Soccer. He said he's happy for fans in the US. They can go back to watching football. When I left, they went back to watching baseball. I mean, at least baseball has the advantage of adding the pitch clock that can kind of speed the game up a bit, because unfortunately for Inter Miami fans, nothing can save them from that absolute shitfest. It's a joke for the Americans. I see ya. I haven't forgotten about you. Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti has been given an honorary doctorate by the University of Parma. I mean, I wasn't aware you could earn a PhD in eyebrow raising, but every day's a school day. And lastly, for Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Lille winger Eden Hazard has announced his retirement from football. He leaves behind 167 goals, 126 national caps, 19 major honours, and 1 battered Welsh ball boy in his wake. Enjoy your retirement, Aiden. And Swansea ball boys, you can come out of hiding now. I know it's been a tough decade or so, but the coast is clear now. There's nothing to worry about. He can't hurt you. So, that's the episode for today, for this fortnight, really. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. That's kind of how this works now. Please subscribe.